Untap, upkeep, draw. Good luck, have fun.
You too.
Do
You as well.
City of Brass. I will tap the City of Brass, take a damage, and cast a Soul Ring. I'd like to tap the Soul Ring for a Talisman of Progress, and then I'd like to tap the Talisman of Progress for a Mana Vault. 4 cards in hand. I will pass the turn.
Marsh Flats, land for turn. Play this Mox Diamond. I'm going to pitch the Gemstone Mine. Crack Marsh Flats. I'm going to get a Badlands, cast a Gamble.
Oof.
Yeah.
Good here.
That card in my hand. It's onto the battlefield tapped. I'll finish shuffling this in just a second. I will have 1, 2, 3, 5 cards in hand. I have a D6 unless somebody else wants to do it.
You can just
I'm
point.
good with whatever.
How about the third one? One in the middle.
Just,
You want the third one? Sure.
Yeah.
Fucking Dockside. That sucks. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Arid Mesa for Badlands, and then play an Imp Seal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lose 2, I guess, and go get some cards.
You get a second.
I do have both of my cards to the Badlands, and then this one's going on top of deck, so I can pass.
I'll draw for turn. Play a Windswept Heath. I'll cast a Mox Amber, if that one's good. I'm just going to fetch and pass the turn. It'll be a Savannah. Oh, cut to it. Exciting. And you're good to go.
And then I guess, I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Let's do a Polluted Delta and Underground. Let's see. 5 mana and cast my Prom.
Okay.
I'll go to combat the Obnix player, I think.
Yeah, I will take 4.
4 cards in hand. I'd like to pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Land Grim Monolith. Pass turn. 3 in hand.
Okay, draw. Hey, look at that. Do a Swamp. I'd like to play Crypt, and then I will attempt to cast Op.
The Crom trigger.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna pass on Ob if it gets to me.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
I am good to pass turn after that.
Draw for turn. A command tower. Like to put a Sisay on the stack. I'll pass the turn there. 4 in hand.
I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Mox Opal. 5 cards in hand. Yeah. Let's do white, that, and that. And I'd like to cast the Timna. Timna, okay?
Pass.
Timna's good here.
I'd like to go to combat. Like to send Crom, I think, over at slow speed this time.
Declare no blocks.
I will move to second main. I will lose a life and draw a card.
I have a trigger on that.
You may draw.
Okay, a grape shot.
Ooh.
Hot.
That does.
I'll tap for 3 and take 1 damage.
Okay,
And
trigger.
you got it.
Alright.
A Phyrexian Metamorph.
Oh no.
Paying the 2 life. Is that okay? Alright. I think it's going to enter as a copy of the Obnix list. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, I'm just going to pass turn. 4 in hand.
Crypt. Alright, odds will always be damage. If I forget to say that at some point in the game, that is my intention, is that odds will be damage.
Sounds good.
That'll be damage. And then I'll go to draw. I'll play a Barbarian Ring for turn, which is unfortunate. Alright, we'll do this. Tap for a red. 2. Play a Burgie.
Good with me.
I will then play a Disciple of the Vault.
Ruh-roh.
That's pretty good.
Pass on triggers.
Second trigger Crom.
What's that?
Second spell trigger Crom.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, now I'm good to pass.
okay. Make a red, and then I'll use it. Red to play a Hope of Giripur, and that'll make me another red off of Burgie. I tap 1 for Barbarian Ring. You will get an Ob trigger.
Yes, I will exile top card of my library and put a counter on Ob. We'll use the red ones for the counter, just to be clear.
Okay.
Volcanic Island. I'll put the exile pile up the top corner just to try to keep separate.
I'll use the red I just tapped, and then the one from Burgie, and we'll play a Grape Shot. Have to do targets. So storm count is 1, 2, 3, and I'll have a 4. So 4 total. I mean, I think.
Feels like Timna, right?
I mean, to me, it kind of feels like kill the Ob.
Yeah, like Obel Crom, I think is fine.
That's probably pretty fair, yeah.
Sorry, if you can hit something endless to say, probably be a good idea too.
Still, 3 card advantage engines. Just
I
like,
understand that, but
Yeah.
Sisay would be good here.
And I have a feeling Sisay would not let me greed and go to someone's face just by how you're talking enough keep. Yeah, I'll point all 4 copies at the Ob.
Okay, so that's 4 damage and a 5/4 currently.
Yes.
I feel like it's probably okay. You've got 2 draw engines online right now. I feel like you save your interaction.
Yeah, I think the thing is though, is if I have an Ob, he can never storm off without.
Never say never.
Or,
He can
Yeah.
still hit you, I guess. Like if it's
I won earlier, I won through another op.
yeah, because if it hits me, he doesn't get it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll move to combat. I don't think I'm going to swing anywhere, though. I will move to pass the turn, 2 in hand.
untap, draw for turn. All right, guys, I've worked out I can't win yet, so we're good.
That's good to know.
I ran the calcs. All right, I'll pass turn.
Neat. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Volcanic Island. Matt, would you be okay with taking Timna here?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Well,
I'd like to.
I'll just say, so he'll get
I'm-
2 cards.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
not-
you have to trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking if Matt's okay with taking Timna. So you're not going to block Timna?
No, I'm not going to block Tim, no.
I'll go to combat. I'll swing Timna at Matt and Crom at Losty.
Sure. Clear no blocks.
Gain 2 life, 1, 2. And then I'll go to my post-combat main, and I will lose 2 and draw 2.
It may have seemed like a very quick decision there, but the alternative is just the reverse attacks, and I'd rather the Dargo take a little bit
Yeah, the
more
crack back. Yeah.
damage. Yeah, just because of like black card. So it's not just me greeting hard. I thought about what I was doing before the question got asked.
I don't think sacking your commander just to put off
Yeah.
some draws is...
Yeah. I'll play a Lion's Eye Diamond.
Okay.
8 cards in hand, pay a blue, and attempt to Chain of Vapor the Ob.
Okay.
I just didn't want to discard it.
I will be good with that resolving if it gets to me.
Yep.
Cool. I will
I'm not
just pass
gonna
the
sack.
turn.
You said you just pass. Draw for turn. Cast an Elvish Mystic.
Pass priority on that one.
Yeah, super scary card.
1/1.
Got my misstep ready.
I'm gonna pass turn, I think.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Any effects?
You got it, dog.
Nope.
Alright. That's its damage. That's a 2. And I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Cabal Pit. Just hitting all the threshold lands. I will attempt to cast an Ob.
Good with me.
And there will be a Berkey trigger.
Sure.
I'll make a red. I'll go to combat. I hate to bully you, guy. I think I'll be sending... Well,
How big is it? Because I will block.
it's just a... You will block.
I 100% will block.
Okay.
To take you off cards, I'm so this far behind, I will 100% block that.
Sure. I'll just send the one at Blue Farm then. One in the air. Get an Ob trigger off of the 1 damage to you, Blue Farm. After damage.
Yep.
It's a saw in half.
Oh, that card doesn't do anything, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
okay.
there's nothing there.
Before you pass, are you going to crack that? Because Nova is incredibly ahead right now and has a full grip and a ton of mana.
What do you mean?
Until my next turn.
It's until your next turn, so.
I think.
I mean, I just passed and didn't have anything to do. I don't think you need to be worried.
I do have a counter on Ob as well. I am interested in doing so. I think if we see something like a breach go on the stack, but I think it would be silly to crack
It'd
it.
be silly.
But you
because that way I
can't
interact with
you can't
Sisay.
crack it unless it's your turn. Damage this turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I would advise you not doing that because I will lose my interaction for Sisay.
I mean,
your friend right now.
All right, how about this? I'll put my activation on the stack before we move to end step. You'll get to see how scary or not I am, and then you can make
Dude,
that call.
Sisay, I'm begging you not to, dude. I just passed. I genuinely didn't have anything to do with my mana. I'm begging
I
you.
don't think you would be fighting for it so hard. I could also just not crack it and get around to the next turn, but
Yeah,
I just wanted to see if it was something.
Sure.
I'm not lying to you, dude. Being 100% honest.
yeah, I guess if you want to activate Sisay, that's fine with me. I mean, because you're probably going to anyway, right?
Yeah, if he activate, I mean, he probably wants to activate anyways in his end step, just that way he has another activation ready for the next turn. So
Yeah.
I might have to be the bad guy here, though. I think I'll force something else instead.
spicy.
So taking 2, using the red.
So that red will be fizzled because.
No,
No,
I
it
do
doesn't-
not
it doesn't-
lose.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hold on to it.
Bergey's it's one of the ones you don't lose it as phases and steps end, but you
Wow.
do lose it at end.
That's cool. I
and
did not know that.
I will play this delayed blast fireball.
Palm trigger.
Go ahead.
Draw.
I also have a Bergey trigger. That deals 2 damage to every creature on your guys' board, and then
So yeah,
First
Sisay will
and priority,
lose, and
so-
I'll lose my Timna.
I'll put an activation on the stack, seeing as I'm first in priority. Get a big scary 1-drop that's not a creature.
Oh, it's the.
The discard.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to give him any
No,
ideas.
because that would make
No,
him. Yeah, no.
Sure, but I feel isn't that deck designed to be able to sacrifice Sisay and upkeep to go for it then?
So that line, you need one extra thing. So you get the cultist thing, and then you need to be able to sack it because Dahada is the second activation, and you need like to be able to be in your main phase to do that. So yeah, that line doesn't work. Yeah, if I had like a shitty one, like a null, whatever they're called, the thing. Yeah, just literally any other thing. But yeah. So is the activation good?
Yeah.
Activation's good with me.
Cool. I'll get Emrakul. There we go. Got it.
Oh
Good.
my goodness. Why
Got
are you
you
playing?
guys.
Peek a little bit. I'm sorry. I got smoked by one of those a few weeks ago. Dude fucking hard cast it, and I had Final Fortune in hand, and he took control of my turn. I was like, rad.
Oh, wow. That's actually sick. I think I'm just going to get the Oath, because with 1 card and 4 cards in hand, I don't think Tiny Bones is like fighting the way that I want to fight. If it's
But also, it's just going to die to the delayed blast fireball. So
oh, Tiny Bones just joins up the enchantment. It's like everyone
God.
discards. Yeah. Hell yeah, 2 for 2 today.
Hey, but at least it's filtered, right?
Yeah.
Just say it won't die.
Hooray.
Down to delayed blast fireball.
Pass priority on that one.
ooh, I hate that.
I'm sorry, guy. I didn't
All good.
want to blow up your elf. That just
I mean,
feels
I was ready to trade it for the other thing anyways. I just didn't want to
True.
use it if I didn't need to.
And we all take 2 as well, don't we?
Yeah, you guys will take 2, I guess. So I'll have a red, but I don't think that really does anything for me. I'll go to move to my end step. Zon half will go away,
Sure.
and I will pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll drop a turn. Play this plateau. I'll attempt to cast a Derevi.
Oh no.
Spooky.
Oh, did Nova freeze?
I think that's the line though, right? Because that'll give him his 5th for activation. He can go and get
Goes to combat, hits me, and then gets his because he'll not be able to untap a land and then untap a land when he attacks me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does
That
he
is
get on the second? I mean, on the Sisay activation is the thing. He gets.
Probably a meal.
I think
No,
I'm
Neil
actually
doesn't
1
do it.
mana
He doesn't have
short
mana.
from being able to win. Like, the most mana positive thing I could do would be to, like, get a Dahada afterwards.
Which gives you another 5 or 4, and then you'll
4.
have 1 left over, so you'll have 5 total from there.
No, because it'll be like untap 1 if I can get Sisay through, activate, and have nothing open.
There's taps, you're right.
Yeah, like if no one had any interaction, what I would do, and like obviously I'm not campaigning hard to stop Nova's interaction here because it's like not particularly backbreaking for me either way. If I get the Derevi, I would untap that, I would untap the other one, and then I'd hold up interaction because that would be something like an Urtai that would be much more useful because I can't think of a single like a single card win off of this.
Sure.
So that's my thinking. If there was no interaction with anything, that's how I'd probably go about it. But yeah.
Sounds good. I got nothing, so I'm just playing scared because I'm pretty much out of this game.
If I let this resolve, are you agreeing not to win until it gets back to your next turn?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Back to your next turn, to be clear, correct?
Okay, the exception would be is if someone plays a dockside. So I'm raising that because I can clone it and win at instant speed. So if we agree to that exception, then it kind of bricks docksides for a turn.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then yes. Yeah. Okay, I'll untap the Savannah, and I would like to go to combat. I'm very sorry, MTG guy, you're the only open. It would be a 5/5. Oh wait, TK is open too, but that's fine. And I'll have the attack or the damage trigger. I'll untap the Tundra,
Sure.
Yeah.
and I'll pass the turn there.
I will untap, keep draw, 9 cards in hand. Alright, let's see if that play a Gemstone Caverns. Very sad Gemstone Caverns.
Oof. See, now I believe him.
Yeah, we'll do 2 colorless, a white, and a blue. I'll use one of the colorless. One mana floating here, and cast a Teferi.
Rad.
Yeah.
Sweet non-creature spell.
Yeah.
I'll pass on that if it gets to me.
I will minus the Teferi, go down to 1, and cast I'll return the Sisay back to your hand.
Okay, what do I do? What do I have to say about this? Why do I feel like this is all a setup for a opposition agent? I just got a vibe.
Smart man.
Do I? Don't I? See, the worst part is, if I activate, the interaction that I would be holding up is bricked anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, show me your opposition agent. I'll put an activation on the stack. Oh, you slow rolling me and everything? I thought it was there. I did. You had me going. My heart increased. Alright, good to search?
Yeah.
Alright, it's Emrakul this time though. We shall get... If the Teferi was gone, do people have ways to deal with things?
One card in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do anything. I'm like I can't express enough how out of this game I am.
That's fair.
Like, there's maybe 2 or 3 cards I can top deck, and I'm pretty sure Nova probably has the answers for it anyways.
How many cards do you have in hand, Nova?
7.
7. Okay.
I feel like getting rid of it is still good just in general, so that way people. I guess he's the only interactive deck, but it also just you know how that card works.
I've heard enough people with it myself. Ruined enough families. Okay, I'm thinking either Annie joins up or Lavinia. So Lavinia stops the LED being as relevant without a piece of removal. The Annie joins up can kill the Teferi.
I think we're probably more on Lavinia.
Are we?
Okay, so let's just math it.
I guess it just depends on how much interaction everybody's holding or anything, but
I am.
yeah, I know
not.
you're not doing it. It's really more what Matt's got going on.
So let's just assume that he top decked the Underworld Breach. He's got a chain in the bin, or he has a DT and gets the breach. So chain, what else is in the bin, sorry?
Chain, Phyrexian Metamorph, and Polluted Delta currently.
Okay. I think because of the access to the chain, I'm actually going to go with the Annie joins up. I'm going to target the Teferi with it.
Okay.
Oh,
So
man.
5 damage to Teferi.
Yes. And as sad as it is for Sisay to get bounced, I will pass on Teferi's ability. This has been a great game so far, guys. I've enjoyed every turn here.
I've hated it. I wanted to win on
Scoop, how
turn
many cards in
2.
I have 4. Sorry,
4 in
mate.
hand.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah. I'll cast a Dark Ritual for 3 black mana.
I'll misstep this.
I'd like to show you a Fierce Guardianship.
It should have been the Lavinia.
I'll pass priority on that.
Yeah, I'll be passing.
And leave that right there for everybody to see. So
Okay.
it's like a mother.
A Dark Ritual good to resolve?
Sure.
Alright, I got 3 black floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like to use a black and a colorless to show you my top deck for turn. Wishclaw Talisman.
Pass priority on that one, yep.
Use the colorless from the gemstone. Well, this would have 3 counters on it, and then I will use it to pass the Wishclaw. I will pass it to,
If you give it to me, I won't use it. I won't activate it.
like, ever.
Ever. The most that'll happen to it is I'll eat it with Dargo. I don't want anybody else being able to tutor off this thing.
Agreed. That's all I got to say.
Cool.
It's yours. I'm good to search.
Good with me.
Go ahead.
Card. And Scoop, you're the only one that's cast a spell this turn, correct?
Yes, that's correct, yep.
And you've only cast 1, correct? The card I got, make sure, yep.
2 on top.
I'd like to tap for 2 blue. I'll take 2 damage.
2 ob triggers.
You got him.
Alright, here's the moment of truth, gentlemen. Yeah, big no.
Cast a Thassa's Oracle.
Christ.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to hold priority on the ETB. That's okay. I'd like to cast a Demonic Consultation.
Sure. Pass on it.
Yeah, you got it.
Would you need the Dark Writ? Oh, for the...
Uh,
I
okay.
was probably just trying to get interaction out of hands.
Yeah. The Demonic Consultation resolves. I will name Daryl Hunter of Walkers and exile my entire library.
Sure.
Is Oracle ETB good to resolve?
Yeah, geez.
Alright, yeah, I did have a pact to back it up as well. But yeah.
Sure.
I just top deck that Wishclaw. Whew.
For sure. I don't know. I feel like the
It's...
I
I don't...
don't know.
That's a rough one.